What's up, y'all? I'll be making a few Daytona 500 related videos before this year's 66th Great American Race. And the most synonymous name with Daytona is Earnhardt. And the Pied Piper of Dale Jr. delivered dozens of incredible, exciting, and memorable moments at Daytona. Enjoy the video.
For the Daytona 500, Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart with 19 laps to go after he trailed Stewart's orange Chevrolet for much of the central part of the race. Now he's going to hang on for 3/4 of a lap to earn a victory in the sport's biggest event. Stewart not close enough to make a move yet. It's all going to come down to whether Earnhardt has a bobble or a problem in this final third of a lap.
You can't get emotional yet because you've got to get off turn 4 and back to the start-finish line.
You can see it now. The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500.
On the gas, green flag, 2 laps to settle it.
They got that fast restart. There you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes to the bottom, slams the door on Jimmy Johnson in the 48. Looks like Johnson's going to get kicked to the high side, though, by Kurt Busch in the 97.
Stewart is blocked in the 20, nowhere to go. It's Jr. and Gordon.
Gordon's not going to give up that yellow line, you can bet that.
Johnson on the 48 on the outside, Darrell.
Somebody needs to get up there and go with him, but I don't know if Tony Stewart can run the outside or not. He hadn't all day.
Busch to the outside. Gordon slams the door on him into turn 3.
6 cars have a chance to win it. Jeff Gordon's going to lead him into turn 4. They're 1 mile from home.
Tony Stewart just slid up the racetrack. He and Jimmy Johnson are going to make contact.
3 wide. They're bouncing off each other.
Jeff, it's the old Harvick move around the outside, the one Kevin used to win the 500. But this time, Stewart edges ahead at the line. 2 laps to go.
Let me tell you what, I'd get the old photo camera ready for the start-finish line, because this is going to be a tight one.
Yes, it is.
T. Taylor Warren is on the roof. He's the man that shot the photo finish of the first Daytona 500. He's still here.
Hamlin is all over the place in that 11 car.
He wrecked. He just didn't hit anything. Oh, there's somebody else back there that almost wrecked.
Sorensen in the 41.
I mean,
might
they
have got
are
a piece of the wall.
Banging on each other.
He got a hit from Casey Mears.
Look at Jeff Gordon.
1 lap to go.
Yippee! This is all right. I love it.
It's the bell lap. And they're 3, almost 4 wide in the back.
1 there, side by side behind him still.
Stewart in second, looking back from Earnhardt.
Almost every position changed places as they came to the white. And they're getting a run. Here comes Johnson to the high side.
And Earnhardt comes up to block. That opens the bottom for Stewart. And the 30th Budweiser shootout goes to the National Guard Impala, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yes, sir. Hanging on to her.
What a comeback for Brian Vickers. He is in the final transfer spot. Remember, Nemechek can...
Huge gap on everybody else and holding it.
This is the first time we've seen anybody get away from the lead pack.
Yeah, that's the biggest lead I've seen anybody have here all week.
There's Kenny Wallace in the 87 car trying to come to the finish line to get him the Daytona 500.
Oh, 3 wide behind the leaders. It sorts out. And the second checkered flag for the Sprint Cup cars in Speed Weeks. Dale Earnhardt Jr. again.
Bobbing into the outside lane, coming into the picture. 62 car with a push from Clint Boyer. Whoa. Contact there.
They keep them straight for now.
That was Kligerman on the back of Harvick. Gone with a run to the outside. Now bump to the inside.
Yeah, looks like they're going to do that. White flag in the air.
White flag at Daytona. Stenhouse in the mix in the 6 car.
If those front 2 get side by side, that could open the door for Stenhouse in that 6. He's had a great run all night.
Kyle Busch still bottled up back in traffic. He's 11th.
It's like Logano might be waiting till turn 4 here. He's getting a run right now.
Stenhouse pushing. Here goes Keselowski.
Got a wreck in the 3, keep digging, keep coming there.
There is a car in the wall behind them. Here they come to the checkered flag.
You got it, man.
And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
While 2009 is known as an awful season for Dale Jr., the Daytona 500 for that season was no different. A pit road problem left the 88 a lap down. Dale Jr. was left to battle for the free pass, and in doing so, he caused the big one. While this definitely wasn't a highlight of Jr.'s career, the Daytona 500 stretch following this race would be one of a handful of the most impressive Daytona 500 stretches ever. 2010 through 2015 saw Dale Jr.'s lowest running at the finish in third.
Car. Biffle's all over the back of it. Edwards looks in the middle.
Whoa, I think
That'll
if I'd
hurt
have been Harvick, I'd have gone to the outside and gone with that fast line.
Here comes Truex fighting his way back on the outside in that 56, but not a lot of help out there.
3 wide. Here comes Dale Jr. pushing Cliff
Look at that.
Boyer.
Where'd Junebug come from?
This will be the white flag. Jamie McMurray is in front to try to win the 500. This will be the last lap.
Whatever happens now happens, folks. They can all wad up down here, and somebody's going to leave out that second turn to winner.
Jr. on the bottom with Boyer. Biffle ahead.
Truex trying to get up there and help McMurray, but Boyer's right there behind Biffle in the 16. Look, here goes Boyer to the outside.
Look at Junior. Come on, Junior. Come on.
Can they make it to the flag?
Nah, no way. They'll never get through this third turn.
Jr. got squirreled up right there.
No, it's just perfect. He's flying through there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. unbelievably has caught Jamie McMurray as they come to turn 4.
He'll have to go to the high side, though. McMurray will guard that line.
Crash at the back, never mind. Green flag still out. Checkered flag in the air. The 52nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray.
If Biffle elects to take the chance.
Ford Chevrolet off the final corner. Matt Kenseth trying to win it for the second time. Here comes Junior to the outside. Side by side with Kenseth. He runs out of time.
It's a race.
You got hurt in about...
And oh, by the way, it's not over. It's just now on.
Darrell, keep an eye on Dale.
Oh, car in the wall, hard. Turn 1. And it's one of the BK cars. It's the 93 of Travis Quapple.
Let me know if
No
yellow comes
caution.
out.
NASCAR, if the track is clear, they will let them finish. We are still green. And here come the leaders.
Yeah, Mark Martin is really pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88.
Junior to the inside of Greg Biffle. The green flag still flies. Martin's number 55. Keselowski in the 2. Biffle backing up. Patrick behind him. For the second time, the Daytona 500 goes to Jimmy Johnson. 5.
Now, he definitely doesn't want to get too far out. We know that's not good. And he is making a pretty good gap here.
Here comes the 2. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Got a little bit of help from behind. Gaining on the leader. Junior comes up to cover. Jeff Gordon now leading the inside row. Unless Keselowski or Busch or Denny Hamlin in the 11 drops down, it's Hamlin.
What a move by Hamlin.
Woohoo! Now, if we get back to the white flag, we have a race. Look at Stenhouse in that 17 in the middle, back and forth. And
Boy, he just shoved Kyle Busch right out of the way. Ricky Stenhouse in the 17 to third place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a third line at the top of the racetrack.
Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 than the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Third generation star, Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
I saw Michael McDowell in that 95 car. He was trying to thread the needle. Right now, he is not in. He's back in the 17th spot.
Logano wants the lead from Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Now, I tell you, that guy behind him might help him, though. That 4 car of Kevin Harvick, he might decide he wants to help him push up to the front.
McDowell on the bubble. Keselowski out. Dillon out. Marks out.
It's all
Larson
on the line.
in.
It's on the line now, boys. Who's going to make it?
Yaley's in right now. Michael Annette's in.
Here comes a 22.
Whoa, what a slide job, and Earnhardt goes to the bottom to break the draft. From last at the start, first at the finish, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
He told his spotter, TJ Majors, give me the laps to go every time by.
Yeah, that's what he does, and right here he's looking on the inside. He's going to make the pass right here. He's on his way.
That was a textbook move. He moved down to the 4 and felt the momentum coming from the 4, moved down in from him, got just not quite enough right there.
Can't quite get to him.
He's not through. They're still one apart. They're still one apart.
One car
They're
length.
not pushing.
That's the difference. Chevy versus Ford. Spinning goes Brian Scott to the infield, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. will win his dual race for the second year in a row.
Well, buddy, I tell you what, that was a pretty good restart for that 22 car. He can go where he wants to now. I think he'll stay with Boyer, though. I don't know what it is, but I think he and Boyer got a little something going.
Hold your breath for the next 30 seconds as 4 cars try to break away from the field.
That 22, it reminds me of Matt Kenseth in the Unlimited the other night. That 22 is out front. He's hard to catch. Logano has got some speed right now and seems like being out front and pulling these others and not affecting him at all. Here comes Harvick around the outside of Clint Boyer.
And look who's with him.
And
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
But look at the run that Harvick had off turn 4 in that 4 car. White
King back of the field, drops back out of play, 3 wide. Big cluster coming off turn number 4. Smoke, trouble, way in the back, but here come the leaders.
The question is, are they going to throw the yellow or are they going to let them race back?
7, 8 car pile up in the back straightaway. Caution is out.
While it's not a positive memory, it does kind of fit the concussion and bad luck conclusion of Dale Jr.'s career, that his final Daytona 500 would end with a crash while Dale Jr. was in the lead.
Once again, you can't pass on the inside till you get to that line. All right, it's free game. Let's go.
Schrader pushed to the outside lane.
20 cars, the only one upstairs. Still outside.
Look at Junior go.
Still there.
Up to 4th. Pushing through. Junior to the outside of Mayfield for 3rd.
7's coming with you. 7's coming.
Mike Wallace is coming with him. You can hear Ty Norris telling him, you got help on the outside, Junior.
Was Blaney blocked in the 93. What about Benson? To the outside of Dave Blaney for 2nd spot. Mayfield pushes him along in the draft.
Still there. Still there.
To the outside for the lead in turn 4. Dale Earnhardt Jr. rockets to the front of Daytona. Listen to the crowd.
And look at this crowd behind him. Look at this race behind him. Opposite of the Daytona 500. It was 15 and 8.
Bobby Labonte looking for some help, trying to get up there. His teammate Tony Stewart has never answered the black flag.
And the 4